At some point, it was raised that we do not need to go out of SADC to look for finance, because when finance comes from outside of SADC, it has strings attached. How important is it for SADC member states to be able to finance their own operations using their own resources?
Well, thank you so very much. It is very, very true. It is unfortunate at this point in time, beyond the DRC standby force financing, we have humanitarian aid that is needed. We had a lot that needs to be put in place, but we are still having proposals going to the EU. We are still having proposals going to USAID. It defeats logic, because part of the DRC conflict is the question of resources, where we have the Western powers also interested. Actually, part of the equipping of those rebels is coming in with the question of resources. Who is equipping as such? So you would realize that it's a high time we begin to look inward and attend to issues which the president has been highlighting on the agenda, even out of the 44th SADC summit. The issue of revisiting the beneficiation and value addition of our own resources, natural resources, the issue of strengthening the economy of SADC. We must be able to self-sustain in terms of finance. Without such, our powers are a little bit traded. We are at stuck there. So I think we need to visit the issue of financing of SADC operations, and of course the issues emanating within the region. So as far as this mission is concerned, I want to believe that personally, looking at the state of things in the DRC, if I were to lobby, I would actually be lobbying for the extension of the mission if resources were not an issue, because we need to deal with issues of displacements. We need to deal with trapped women, children,
even
and so forth. Rebuilding. So surely if we expect the West or the East to assist our member state, then there is something missing there. We need to be able to begin right now to come up with the SADC basket funding. Today we have got Zimbabwe trapped in the jaws of these economic targeted sanctions. We need actually to have SADC countries not to be set against each other, to be set on competition by the West, as if they are the headmasters of SADC or of Africa. We need to begin to regain our own self-sustenance. Of course. So without such fundamentals, we are actually a little bit compromised, or we need to revisit such. So because of this precision of our meetings ahead of this head of state summit, I want to believe that they were expediting such crucial issues, and we are all our eyebrows are actually high, waiting to see what could be the outcome. But definitely we need people-centered outcomes, and we need to begin to revisit how can innovation assist us to pool resources, how can ICT, how can our construction industries, how can we harmonize this agenda at hand so that we can self-sustain as a region.
Ayikho ke muli yeZimbabwe liyazizwela ukuthi usikhwica mfundo wethu lapho uyachasisa ke ukuthi indaba zemali ngezinye ke indaba ezinganceda ukuthi njenge SADC singabanikazi bamazwe sikwanise ukuncedana sisodwa, singakakhangela ukuthi uzibani wangaphetsheya engasinceda, ngoba uzibani ubuya loncedo lwakhe olulezinto azifunayo yena.